The Swedish Baptists who came to America in the late 1800s endured the harsh conditions of migration because their faith drove them to establish a community steeped in religious beliefs of helping the sick and the needy.
It began as a faith-based Baptist community in the city of Chicago years and years ago. Then they bought property out here in Downers Grove, and the whole idea was hatched of getting the retirement business rolling.
What the Baptist purchased was a 40-acre tree farm containing a lovely pond. So they built a village of cottages all around the property, and they named it Fairview.
We lived in a cottage and loved the cottage. We were there for 8 years.
Reverend David Jones and his wife Ann are residents who have lived here through several major changes.
We lived through the transition into the purchase by Life Space in August of 2011.
LifeSpace, the current owner, saw Fairview Village as a perfect addition to its portfolio of 16 different communities in 7 different states.
There was a health center here originally, then the independent living started, and it's really evolved. Redevelopment and renovations have been going on really hard for the last several years.
The LifeSpace community, because it is so renowned for offering seniors a splendid opportunity to enjoy their retirement years, is still a tough choice because giving up the family home is hard to do. But those who selected LifeSpace and its Oak Trace community now know they made the correct decision.
It's given us a lot more opportunity to participate in the activities here.
At Oak Trace, residents can do as much or as little as they want. It's like being on an extended vacation.
Every once in a while we laugh and say we're living on the cruise ship Oak Trace.
Executive Director Dan Harrington says Oak Trace is a tight-knit community with different levels of continuing care.
We have 357 independent living apartments, 66 assisted, 28 memory support, and 104 skilled. So there's close to 600 folks on our campus at any given time, and with our team members, there's another 400.
Oak Trace is a CCRC, Continuing Care Retirement Community, where, if you so choose, your living expenses and health care, no matter how sick you may become, are all taken care of. Something Dave Humphrey's mother did.
The concept of moving into an independent living apartment and then, as needed, move into higher levels of care on the same site within the same organization at a predictable cost and all that sort of thing.
Dave was so happy with his mother's care at Oak Trace that he bought there as well.
I just love this place, and I feel that was exactly the right thing I should have done. And I didn't wait till I got old, although I am 83 now.
A young 83, who's not alone in his feelings about Oak Trace.
What's it been like here? It's fabulous.
Oak Trace is a special community of seniors bringing together their accumulated knowledge, a lifetime of wisdom sitting across from you at the table.
It's just everybody being together and working together and doing things together. It's this whole, being each other's greatest blessing, and that's it. Once
somebody moves in and they're in our system, they can be here for till the end of their lives. So it's really comforting for them and their families to know they'll be cared for forever.
Gerontologists know that living alone and isolated is not healthy, but having friends and acquaintances in a community can even aid in living a longer, fuller life.
The age qualifier is 62 years of age, and we have folks into their hundreds here, so we have quite a wide variety of of residents.
I had looked different places, but I grew up in Downers. I went to Downers Grove High School, so this is like home to me, so this is where I stayed.
Having their health care right on the premises causes the residents to become spoiled.
I've just had last year one knee replaced, this year the other knee replaced, and I went right over to the health center and stayed there until I was ready to come home, and it was just like being home here at the health center right here. My friends could come over and visit.
Friends. Having so many friends is one of the strong points of Oak Trace. Some residents have served in the armed forces and traveled around the world, allowing their varied experiences to add to the pool of knowledge they readily share with each other.
Some of the residents that I've met, their backgrounds are the most fascinating. It's like walking history books, you know, and you don't learn that when you're out there in a mall or in the grocery store. You don't have that chance to get to know them. And here you do.
Oak Trace is special because residents say these friendships go beyond normal close interactions and morph into something almost as strong as blood relatives.
In our lives, we have relative family. Then we have neighborhood families. We have church families. So Oak Trace is another chapter to a new family.
That family feeling is why Oak Trace residents are so comfortable and contented.